Hey, welcome back to another episode of our weekly updates for the ski team. We haven't had a whole lot lately. There was a lot going on around the holidays. But first of all, I want to thank all of our digital ad sponsors. And I also want to thank our football stadium sponsors. They really help fund our team and help us out a ton. So thank you again. I also want to make sure that all of you that have donated money through Blast know how much we appreciate you. I don't have this list updated. It's just been absolutely crazy, but I will get it for next time. Here's our schedule. We actually canceled our race on the 10th, and we moved it to later in the season. Right now, if the weather holds, the 17th is our first race. We're running the Cadillac Invitational on the 18th, the Benzie Invitational on the 22nd. A lot of traveling right there in that first week or so. So a lot of great fun and skiing coming up. Then we have the 24th up at Crystal Mountain. Then we have a back-to-back. We have not done a back-to-back at Crystal, but we need to because of the season we're having right now with the snow. We should be good by then. After the back-to-back, now we go into February. We start off at Shush Mountain with the Clare Invitational, the Lake Michigan Championship, which is an all-day race for us because it starts at noon, regionals, and we finish our season on the 23rd with the Caledonia Invitational, also at Crystal Mountain. Right here, our first skier is Maddie Reynolds. This was taken probably January 3rd. The snow was coming in. It's been a lot better since then. Maddie's a freshman. She's doing a great job. Our next skier is Zosia. Zosia's from Poland. She's one of our exchange students, and she just had a birthday on Sunday. So Zosia's doing a great job. We're excited to see how fast she is. All right, our next skier is Ben. Ben's a senior. As you're going to watch, he's got really good form. He's used to this hill. He's raced it for a few years. Our big goal here was to run GS turns. If you notice, his upper body stays really steady, and you can see the legs swing out. So he's getting good angulation on the ski. So it's a nice run. All right, here's Brennan. He's a sophomore. Now, if you watch Brennan, he's working on angulation. The skis are angling good, but his body's leaning. Now, what happens then is your body leans, you remove the pressure you have on your edges, and you'll slip out on steeper areas. So it's something we were working on with him. Very fancy end there. All right, my next two skiers are a couple juniors. This is Mason. This is Mason's first year on the team. As you can see, he's doing a really nice job handling the hill. This is a little steeper than a lot of people will ski. This is where we're going to race. I can tell he can make it down a course. He's making great progress for really his first day on training on Buck. Up above him here is Ada. Ada Peterson, because I've got two Adas on this team. So it's like a few years ago I had 5 Emilys. I've got 2 Adas and an Adia this year. So that's always my challenge. Ada's doing a really good job controlling her turns. And if you watch body position, it's really nice. She can make her stance a little bit narrower, but overall she's doing well. And Ada and I were working on arm positioning. And this is one of the runs that she's really focusing and concentrating and keeping her arms right in front of her. All right, my next skier, I believe, is Adia. I believe that blue is Adia. I hope this is not the one where she falls, but she did fall. Everybody falls. That's just part of the way it goes. Adia, again, is a senior. She's really skiing it well. She's controlling her turns on this section of the hill and doing a nice job. All right, my next skier coming down, we got Aaron Peckham. It was kind of nice. We had a nice spread out hill. No one else was skiing this, so we could do kind of our stuff. You know, Erin is really skiing well. She'd had some issues with her knee earlier in the winter in December, but is skiing great right now. Well, obviously, we didn't have the hill to ourselves the whole time. This next skier, we got Derek Pritchard coming down. He's doing the, I think we're doing the teapot drill, or the slopies, we call them. What they're doing there is they're working on keeping their upper body steady, kind of leaning their hip into the hill, but not leaning their whole body. He did a pretty good job on that. All right, here we got some more kids doing slopies. I'm not sure who this is yet. But as you can see, when we have the hill to ourselves, we'll space the kids out a nice safe distance. They're working. I can't tell who that first person is. Oh, there's somebody fell over there on the side. It's not one of ours. Sometimes our kids will stop and check on them. Oh, it looks like it might have been Erin Peckham. She's going to check on them, and then it might be James or somebody coming behind her. Yeah, it is James. It looks like James Harper. As you can see, they went through, made sure they're all right. That's just the kind of kids we have here in Caledonia. And here's somebody else doing slopies, low arms. I'm not sure who that was. Like I say, as they're learning them, sometimes they have a little bit of a challenge, I guess, figuring out why that body position works. Looks like we got Liz Hilton coming down. Liz has really been skiing well for us. She's a junior. We're working on narrowing her stance. Most kids, I don't say that, but Liz, I am. All right, we got Maddie Reynolds kind of finishing up the bottom. I'm not sure I missed the top, but I did. And who do we got? Probably Zosha coming behind her. The kids kind of get into a pattern, and you kind of see who's in what position. Coming behind them in the back is probably Ben Deagle going really fast. As the kids get better at the drills, you can see they're really feel good in their control. Ben does a great job on that. Zosha, she's figuring it out. That's her first time doing that. Zosha is, by the way, one of our exchange students from Poland. We're really excited to have her. By the way, her birthday is coming up on Sunday. I'm not sure who this next skier is, but they're doing a nice job on the drill. Oh, looks like it might be DJ. All right, so this is one of the kids' favorite drills. What we're working on is down at the bottom of the hill, you can barely see him on here, is Coach Hilton. Coach Hilton is moving his arms in different positions. The kids are supposed to be skiing down, working on body position in good skiing form, doing the arm motions. And what we're trying to do is get the kids to look ahead so that we're not focusing on the snow right by our feet. It will make our skiing better because when we're running a GS course, we should be looking 2 gates ahead. And in slalom, we really have to be looking 2 gates ahead and also for combinations at the same time. So the kids are really beginning to focus on this ability and skill to not be focusing on their body, just letting it do what it's supposed to as they're looking down the hill. Now, at one point during this practice, not just my kids, but every person on the hill, I was at the bottom. They're doing the YMCA. Everybody on the hill was doing the YMCA. It was kind of funny. Hey, thanks for watching. And next video probably will be races because we're going to have some races next week. So hopefully that's what we'll have. Thanks.